Alright, so I have come out of my Wind Waker torture chamber to discuss the fact that Nintendo is really being positioned next year to truly lead gaming in general, and I really feel we should talk about it, so let's begin. So I'll go ahead and address this because I think it's worth mentioning. I don't know if these leaks are real, nor do I really care, because in a matter of months, we're going to be seeing this system. Nintendo promised that we will have a reveal before March 31st, 2025.
This is where the fun begins.
In the meantime, we have Echoes of Wisdom, Mario Party Jamboree, as well as Mario & Luigi Brothership to fill us out for the rest of this year, but let's talk 2025. I truly do believe that Nintendo will be the leading force next year, and the first reason is who's paying that much for a PS5 Pro?
You stupid.
I'm not a PlayStation fan by any means, but I have friends that are, and even they think it's ridiculous. If Nintendo prices this hardware at $400, maybe $450 max, that's significantly better, plus it's a system you can still take with you, assuming that it's still the hybrid model, and it's called the Switch successor. It could be a completely different thing, we don't know. But what good is gaming hardware if you don't have good games to play on it? That leads to my second reason that Nintendo is going to be a strong force next year, and that is the fact that with this system, they are going to have a strong launch lineup. I've been a long believer that one of the reasons why we haven't seen this system yet is simply because the games are not ready. I think they really want to replicate what we saw in 2017. 2017, we had the launch of Breath of the Wild, then Mario Kart 8, then ARMS, then Splatoon, then Mario Odyssey, then Xenoblade. Just back to back to back to back releases, and I think Nintendo wants to try to replicate that, and one of the reasons why we haven't seen that is, one, we still have games that are coming this year, but also the games for next year and the games that they want to release for the system are just not ready yet. And speaking of games, there's no other game I'd like to talk about right now than Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 has been built up since 2017. It will be the last major Switch game to release on this system, and it will most likely be the first major game to release on this Switch successor. This game has been a long time coming. Next year will be its 8th year in development, which is crazy to think about, but if nothing else goes wrong behind the scenes, this game will finally be in our hands, and this release will be a huge deal because it can show us just how powerful this new Switch successor will be because of its graphics. Look, I know Nintendo doesn't care about power. I know they really don't care about having the most powerful system on the planet, but the fact remains, Metroid has always had really, really amazing graphics, and Metroid Prime 4 has the ability to appeal to that crowd. Really good graphics, really strong graphics, graphics that really suck you into the game world. Metroid Prime 4 has the opportunity to appeal to that crowd. That's another reason why I think Metroid Prime 4 has the ability to possibly become the best-selling Metroid game in the franchise and basically be the Breath of the Wild for the Metroid series and bring in a whole lot more fans to what this type of series is, and the series will just overall be better, and it will finally be on the caliber of Zelda and Mario. Another game that we know almost nothing about still is Pokemon Legends ZA. I know a lot of Pokemon fans are very excited for this. I hope they don't squander it like they did Scarlet and Violet. I hope they're taking their time to make sure that the bugs are out, that the game is truly polished, that it's ready to be played, because it's very clear Scarlet and Violet was not clear to play. I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan, but my little sister is. Shout out to her. She got the game and showed it to me. Yeah, it was a mess. So here's hoping that this game will be much more refined, much better, and if it launches on the Switch successor, that it's ready and it has a strong launch. Really and truly, those are the only big games that we know about for next year, but with the Switch successor, we know without a doubt it's finally going to come about the next big 3D Mario game. We haven't had a big 3D Mario since Mario Odyssey. I really don't count Bowser's Fury because that one's more of a small mini adventure. However, I do think the next big 3D Mario game will take elements from Bowser's Fury and expand on it. I really think it's going to be Bowser's Fury times 10. I truly do believe Bowser's Fury was a test to see where they could take Mario in the future in terms of open world. How could they make it explorable from any angle? And I really do believe this next big Mario game is going to show us the fruits of all that and how they have managed to take elements from that and just expand them to their max. Along with the next big 3D Mario game, we're probably finally going to see the next big Mario Kart. I mean, we've had Mario Kart 8 since 2014. We've had that game for a decade. I think it's about time for something new. New system, new Mario Kart. Let's go. And also, one of the things that I think is very crucial for this next system is you gotta have a game that's there, ready, day one, that people want. And Zelda is not gonna be there. Hate to say it. The next big 3D Zelda, we're still a couple of years off from that. If this is the next true big 3D Mario game, it will sell systems. It will sell like hotcakes. But there's other big games that can finally possibly come back into the conversation now that we're talking about a new system. Games like a sequel to ARMS, a new Xenoblade, Super Smash Bros., which I know many people are probably wonder where that series is going. Fire Emblem, a new Animal Crossing, and maybe before 2025 is over, they decide to give us a tease of the next big Zelda game. They did it with Tears of the Kingdom back when it was Breath of the Wild 2. 2 years after Breath of the Wild released, we got a sneak peek at its sequel. So it very well could be 2025 is 2 years after Tears of the Kingdom. Could be that we get some sort of sneak peek. Who knows? But Nintendo's 2025 doesn't just include a new system with new games, also new movies. We have a sequel to the Mario movie that is in the works, along with a live-action Zelda movie, and we very well could get sneak peeks at those as well. The Mario movie is more likely because it's coming out in 2026. The Zelda movie, I more expect a cast reveal than a trailer reveal, to be honest. But a new system, new games, new movies that are coming out. A new era of Nintendo is about to be here, guys. And I'm starting to get really excited because the fact of the matter is, in 5 months or less, we will have seen the new system and the new games that are coming with it. We still have a great Mario Party coming. The Mario and Luigi series is about to be revived. Right now, we have an amazing Legend of Zelda game that came out this year that I was not expecting with Echoes of Wisdom. It's a great time to be a Nintendo fan, but really and truly, this is all the calm before the storm. 2025 is going to be insane. But now I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for 2025? Comment below and let me know. What are you most looking forward to with the Switch successor? What game do you want to see on it? And what would be a good friendly price for you for this system? Comment below and let me know. And if you enjoyed the video today, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. The support truly does mean the world. And until the next video or next live stream, take care, everyone. Time to go back to my Wind Waker torture chamber. No! Thanks for watching, everyone.